Good afternoon. I shall start by thanking you for the invitation addressed to the Ministry of Environment, Waters and Forests to this edition of the Economist event. Next to representatives of the economical environment, we can say that this event has already become a tradition. This is the fifth annual edition, and we are honored to be part of these important dialogues in the private and institutional environment in order to be able to identify together good solutions for the economic challenges during this period of time. The ministry that I represent today is proud with a project well known to the Romanians, the System Guarantee Return, the biggest circular economy project in Romania. Through this project, more than 3.36 billion packagings were returned by the consumers up to the end of 2024. Returo, the administrator of this system, has turned to the recyclers 231,000 tons of packagings. With more than 302 million packing returned in February 2025, this system keeps the increased speed and adds to its portfolio excellent results regarding the quantities they send for recycling, and it advances towards local communities. That's why we add 108 new automated collection point established in February. This means that the national network continues to grow, supported by stores, local authorities, and operators. We have moving horizontal industry, starting with transports to manufacturers who increased substantially their ability for recycling, who are getting ready now to extend. The AFM programs are also important for both citizens and for the economic environment. I would like to start talking about a program for tractors where we have two categories of vouchers, one of 35,000 euro and others of 44,000 euro for young farmers whom we support in their attempt to do sustainable agriculture. We have taken all measures to finance the renewal of the car park of agricultural cars to be according to the expectations of small farmers who want to produce more, cheaper and greener. The financing guidelines brings modifications that add transparency and safety to our program. The people who want to replace their used agricultural tools with newer ones can register by themselves through the app on our website and not with tractor dealers. The financial support is of 65%, or 80% from the procurement value of the tractor, whose cost should not exceed 55,000 euro. And the financing is granted when turning used an old vehicle, because we also want to encourage the practice of fair gestures to the environment. We have other programs such as the classical one and another one for cars. This will be modified. The main modification is related to how people can register. This will not be done through a dealer, and the Romanians could access the app so they can generate their voucher, irrespective if we speak of conventional engines or electrical cars. Another modification that we have been talking about and that will start in 2025 is the elimination of diesel cars from this program. We also aim at doing this in 2 seasons during springtime and autumn time, the domestic consumers. We speak of the greenhouse also financed by this institution, and the budget in 2024 and that we'll have in 2025 is of 2 billion. In 2024, there were about 67,000 direct beneficiaries. The financing has increased from 20,000 lei to 30,000 lei for the procurement and assembling of photovoltaic panels and for installation for green energy storage from renewable resources. We want to launch a new program, the Greenhouse, this year that is dedicated exclusively to assembling batteries for those who are using such photovoltaic systems. This program will become operational next to the others. This new program will help the people who have assembled photovoltaic panels, but who are not having the possibility to store energy back then. This program, the Greenhouse 2025, will become fairer for everybody. We need to take into consideration solutions for all the people, avoiding situations when the programs will end in just a few seconds. If we speak of sustainability and positive aspects, I want to say that the Ministry of Waters, Environment and Forests has green energy programs for farmers, and there is a call for proposals up to the end of September, where installations for energy production were financed from renewable sources, that is biogas based on waste, on manure. We will have solutions to produce such energy from renewable sources such as biogas. The maximum value that is eligible for one project is of 3.74 million euro, and the financing rate is 90% from the value of the eligible expenses of the project, from the VAT without VAT, and then the 10% is the contribution of the beneficiary. The financial allocation granted for the development of infrastructure for manure management and other agricultural waste is 20.7 million euro. In this project, there are already 7 projects that have been submitted so far.
Aici am mai putea să vorbim despre amenajarea hidroenergetică de la Răstolnița.
I also want to mention another project from Răstolnița regarding the safety of Romania in terms of energy. Such arrangements should be ended as soon as possible, of course, complying with all the procedures and European directives. This project brings benefits to Romania, such as contribution to the national energy safety, a source for green energy, and complex use of water resources. This project has started 30 years ago, and what we want is continue it. The Ministry of Energy should finish it by also accomplishing all the requirements regarding environmental protection. I conclude by thanking you for your attention and for the opportunity to introduce our successful projects in this important event for Romania that succeeded to bring together the business environment and the authorities fighting openly the challenges in the economy. Thank you so much.